Hi, everybody. Brian Jeffries, Ryan Hansen, coming to you from Boise, Idaho. Famous potatoes and all, getting set for the NCAA tournament. The Wildcats and the Buffalo Bulls in the Wildcats' first game and the Bulls' first game Thursday night here at Taco Bell Arena in Boise on the Boise State campus. Always fun to get to the tournament. Wildcats are a 4 seed. They're favored to win. They're playing good basketball right now. There are no guarantees, as you know, Rhino. So here's the big question. What do the Wildcats have to do to win in advance?
Well, when you look at the Buffalo Bulls, they're experienced in the NCAA tournament. This is the third time in 4 years that they've played in this field. They play a very fast tempo. They spread the floor with lots of three-point shots. So transition defense is going to be key for the Wildcats. This is a team in Buffalo that averages over 84 points per game. The Wildcats have got to get back defensively. They're going to have to stop dribble penetration. A lot of guards out on the floor trying to drive and kick. And then last but not least, Arizona has not been great at defending the three-point line this year. That will be the major key, is if they can run the Bulls off the three-point line.
Buffalo does not play a zone defense, which might be a shock to the Wildcats because they've basically seen a zone since late November. So, I mean, seriously, is there an adjustment you have to make if you're a player and all of a sudden you're being guarded man-to-man?
There might be, because the Wildcats have, most likely, this is not a stat that we can verify, but have played against the most zone defenses of any team in the country, just from our vantage point. The Wildcats will have to take a little bit of an adjustment. I don't think it's going to take much because Arizona doesn't play zone. So every day in practice, Arizona's players are going against man-to-man and running their sets. I don't think it's going to be an adjustment. I think Arizona's going to be happy to play against a man.
Another side note, Buffalo has a tendency to foul, but we're in the NCAA tournament, and you know as well as anybody that the officials want these games to be played with all hands on deck. They try and not to call fouls. I'm making that in a very simplistic term. It's not that they aren't going to call fouls, but that's something that I would think the Bulls could use to their advantage, to be aggressive and maybe not find themselves in foul trouble.
Yeah, the Bulls head coach Nate Oates wants his team to be as aggressive as possible. They want to pressure Arizona. They don't want Arizona to feed the post just with easy passes. So you would expect that a little more handsy on defense, a little more physical style play from the Bulls would help them. And in the NCAA tournament, you're absolutely right. The officials, they want fluidity. They don't want to stop the game over and over with fouls. So is it a conscious decision to, quote-unquote, let them play? I don't think it's a mandate from the NCAA, but I do think they want to have the games be fluid.
All right, it's the Cats and the Bulls. It's the NCAA tournament. It's March Madness. It's in Boise, Idaho on Thursday night.